Hey guys, what's up? Yes, I know you haven't seen a video from me for quite a while, so I thought I'd give you a little update, and instead of just, yapping at a camera, I thought I'd, play something and chill out. So, how is everybody today? Yes, it's now August. I'm well aware that my last video was in April for my anniversary, so it's been quite a while. In fact, the longest gap of any kind on my channel, and that sucks, I guess. But I can't really say there's been a reason that I haven't been making videos that's good at any rate. I guess I just haven't been in the mood or whatever, haven't felt like it. But that's not entirely true, because I still do feel like making videos. I still like when videos are made, and I still like getting feedback from people and getting appreciation for my videos, but in recent times, it just feels like, I don't know, I've sort of just become disillusioned with the whole YouTube thing, and I don't know, it just seems like when I got into YouTube in the first place in 2009, 2010, it was a different world back then, and it was all about just people who liked playing games, and no one really expected anything from it because gaming channels, by and large, were not partnered at the time, and people didn't do it because they expected money or anything. They just did it because they enjoyed it. And then starting, I don't know, 2011 or so, there was this big explosion of these big partnered channels, which at first was quite modest, but these days it's become something of an industry and it's being officially recognized by a lot of these gaming companies who realize the free publicity of value of Let's Plays. So they'll actually give out the game early, new games early to these big channels because they know they're going to generate a lot of interest. However, the smaller channels like mine get left in the dust. We can't compete with them because they get the early releases, whereas we have to wait for the official release date, just like everyone else. It's not democratic. It's not not everyone has an equal chance. The game is rigged, basically. And apart from that, I don't like doing new games. I just don't. I mean, there's a few reasons for that. I mean, I feel like my entire identity has been built on playing older games that I still enjoy, and I've had, what limited success I have had on here because other people, in many cases, like that, and they want to, they want to enjoy it with me, which is great. But, you only get so far doing that, especially this day and age when all the old games have pretty much been done to death, So, and also, on top of that, I talked about this before, but I was severely burned by my experience with SimCity 2013, and I took that very personally. I know I probably shouldn't, but I did, and it makes me very wary about doing anything new, especially things that are these big budget, overhyped, especially EA type things. I know that Sims4 is coming out pretty soon, and I know that's the one big chance for my channel to get back into the game, but I'm not sure if I want to do it, to be honest. I just have been so burnt out over SimCity that I don't know whether I even want to bother trying, because the old expression, "Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me." And I don't know. I don't want to get fooled again by these by these bastards, basically. But, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people I know, or have seen, who are trying to go with the rat race, and it's just like the kind of people who are succeeding on YouTube today are just, they just strike me as so cynical and so joyless and so loveless. It's just, it's really horrible, I think, that just like the little guys who just want to have fun don't get recognized. And it really makes me not want to participate in this anymore, you know? Even though, on the one hand, I really still do. And I know one guy who's trying, you know, who's, I wouldn't say he's big, but he's got more than 10,000 subscribers. He's doing things like, you know, he basically whores himself out on Reddit and things like that to give more attention to himself, which is, you know, what you need to do these days. And it just strikes me as, like, such a cynical and ridiculous thing to have to do. Like what the hell is Reddit anyway? I don't get it. I just don't get Reddit. I don't understand. So, I don't know. But they've changed the algorithms on YouTube from the early days. So if you, basically in the old days, there's a good chance that people were going to randomly fall on your channel if they were looking for the kind of content that you made. But these days, unless they're specifically looking for you, there's a pretty good chance they're just never going to find you. Which is sad, because basically, no matter what I do, I kind of feel that the amount of people I have watching me now is the amount of people I will ever have. Which is really sad, because I'd like to have new people come on board. But, so basically, what I'm saying is I don't want to be part of the rat race. And also, there's one other factor, which is sort of a personal factor to me. Ever since I turned 25, I just have a really tough time learning new things. Now, I don't really know if this is something that everyone goes through when they turn 25, or if it's just me. But learning a new game for me is extremely difficult. Anyone who's seen me do anything on Twitch, or even some games here on YouTube, will know that that's true. So, you know, I have to put in a lot of time and dedication, which I have with games like Minecraft and, to an extent, StarCraft. And for the amount of time I put into StarCraft, I've only gotten to Gold League, so that shows you that how, even with something I put a lot of time and attention into, I only become so good at it just because I just have a real tough time learning new things these days. So I just can't pick up a new game and learn it like so many of these Let's Players that I see. So that is not something that I can really do. But that's okay, because if I am to have an existence here on YouTube, if I am to continue and to, you know, do this, I'm just going to have to do what I like, even if the games are older, even if they're things people aren't searching for, even if they don't get me views or attention of any kind. You know, that's just what I'm going to have to do if I want to do videos. So, what would I do if I was to continue here on YouTube? Well, I have been playing a little bit of The Sims 3, and that's, you know, back when I was doing Sims 2 stuff, I get asked about that all the time. And back then, I really didn't want to do Sims 3. I just didn't like, you know, I just didn't like it from what I saw. But after having played it for a while, I've come to the conclusion that I was wrong about the game. It actually is a very well-made and good and enriching game to play. And I am now very willing to do a Sims 3 Let's Play. Apart from that, what do I like doing these days? I don't know. I haven't really been much in a gaming mood altogether. I don't know. I've just been sort of disillusioned by everything, pretty much. Like, I just haven't wanted to do anything at all recently. I mean, it's a sad state of being, but it's pretty true. But when I do play games, you know, I play StarCraft, but I don't think I'm going to do videos on that because absolutely nobody who watches my channel gives two shits about StarCraft. It's just like a completely different culture within the gaming world from the kind of people who watch my channel. And subjecting them to StarCraft videos would be showing them something they don't want to watch, even if it is something that I really enjoy playing and I really find it a fulfilling experience to play StarCraft, pro scene and all that, but no one gives a shit about StarCraft other than the small subculture that that does, basically. And if you don't like StarCraft now, there's nothing I can do to make you like it, even if I post videos of me playing StarCraft. Even if I am excited as I possibly can be, or as enthusiastic as I possibly can be, you're still not going to give a shit, and that's alright. No one's asking you to, basically. But, so, yeah, I play that, but I'm not going to be making videos on my channel about that. So, what do I play besides that? I've gotten back into Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which, you know, once again is a game that's more than 10 years old, and people aren't looking for it. When I tried making a Let's Play of it, just about nobody watched it, but that's okay, you know. I enjoy playing the game, so maybe I'll be making videos of that regardless. And what else? Well, one thing that I have gotten a couple trailing comments on my channel for is I do have some people who are still asking about SimCity4. And to be honest, I still do play SimCity4 once in a while, but I don't know. I've made over 200 episodes of that, probably close to 300 now. And once SimCity, the new one, came out, the viewership on my SimCity4 videos dropped way down. I mean, compare the views on Trinity or even Tom Hanks' series. Compare that with the views I got on my Baltimore series, which I did after SimCity came out. I mean, the views, they're like 1/5 of what I used to get. Even though I didn't think that was altogether a bad series. You know, I was doing something that I thought was interesting, and a lot of other people did too. It just didn't get the attention. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can do any more SimCity4. I'll just tell you that I'm thinking about it, though. I'm going to tell you that I'm willing to do it if I have ideas for it, and if people are willing to, you know, to watch it, then I'm going to say, sure, by all means. SimCity4 is something that's still fun to me from time to time. So why not? And also, I do want to do some more Civ. I mean, you know, there's 3 different major Civ games out there in the universe that I've played. Civ3, of course, is my standard go-to standby Civ game for the past 12 years, really, you know. And I'm always up to doing more Civ3, even though it's beyond old, it's beyond obsolete. You know, it's considered like an ancient relic in the world of gaming these days. And then there's Civ4, which is in the position of, it too is getting on 10 years old. It's not a new game by any means, and I have just barely started to get the hang of that game in the most basic way. And I did try doing a Civ4 series for you guys in last year, about this time last year, and it didn't get any more views than my Baltimore series got. No one really, people don't generally care about Civ4 anymore either. It's just old news. But Civ5, on the other hand, is still pretty recent. It's got a lot of interest. I can tell you, I absolutely suck at that game. It's so different from Civ3 that I just don't understand it. I mean, Civ4, while being quite different and frankly quite improved from Civ3, is still similar enough to Civ3 that I can play it without too much difficulty. But Civ5 rather, is just so different that I just am lost, you know. I don't understand heads or tails of that game. So I could do a Let's Play of that, but it would be retarded. Like, it would be moronic. Like, you could give Civ5 to your 6-year-old cousin, and in a few days, he'd make a better Let's Play of it than me, you know. So, I could do a Civ5 Let's Play, but it would suck, okay? And, you know, what else do I play? I like playing old school platformers, of course, but nobody fucking watched those, even when my channel was somewhat popular. So, expecting anyone to watch that now is pretty laughable. No one gives a shit about that, so I guess there's really no reason to make videos about that. And as far as Minecraft, you know, Minecraft is a staple on YouTube, and it's something that I still really enjoy playing. I really, you know, single-player survival Minecraft is kind of worn out itself for me. I mean, maybe if the game is significantly reinvented at one point, it might be worth it to do a Let's Play of that sort, but I think it might be fun to show you things that I've built, especially on the House of Sims server, which is more or less dead. I mean, no one fucking wants to play on there anymore, you know. People are on the House of Sim are just tired out of Minecraft, which is fine. I mean, you know, the server has existed for almost 3 years. You know, people only have so much attention span, and they're going to want to do something else. But still, it doesn't mean that I can't show off the stuff that we have built, because you guys out there in YouTube land have not seen it. And it's stuff that we're very proud of. So I'd very much be willing to show you that. And as far as other stuff, well, I think I covered the basis of anything that I could or would play or do for you here on YouTube. So I want to know your thoughts on this, and I'm going to promise something that I haven't promised before, but I've gotten criticized multiple times for people think that I ask people for comments, and I say that I read the comments, but then I never respond to comments. People have said that multiple times. They think I don't care, but I do care. I really do. Care. So what I'm going to promise for this video, and I might promise this on other videos going forward, but at least I can promise it here, I will respond to every comment that you guys make. I will respond on the comment as a reply. So, regardless of what you have to say, I will respond to you. Okay? So, just tell me what you think about everything and comment. So, goodbye and see you later.